I'm ready now. I got something for Goliath. I can handle it. My power flows from presence, so I won't stay stuck in what was or worry about what will be. My regrets have been redeemed, and my tests have become my lessons. My focus is fixed, and my heart is expectant. I'm set. I'm not nervous about what's next, because my eyes are on the throne. I trust the one who's in complete control, the one who already knows how he's going to work it according to his purpose. Even the worst situations are sure to turn in my favor. If I keep moving forward, keep moving toward him, God is with me in this moment, and whatever happens, I can handle it. I know my help comes from above, so if fear insists on knocking, I'll meet it at the door. Life might give me bad news, but I've still got a good report. I can handle it. If I fall, if I fail, I'll handle it. Grace will give me what it takes to carry on. I can handle it. I have humbled myself under the mighty hand of God. Christ is in me. I am enough. And when the time is right, he'll lift me up. Till then, the lion may roar, but I see his leash, so I keep moving forward. Cause I've been down before, but my hope knows how to bounce back from rock bottom. What I need, God's got it. And I'm stronger, I'm better, it's settled, I'm ready, I'm focused, I'm hopeful, no hiding, I'm ready, I'm stronger, I'm better, it's settled, I'm ready, I'm focused, I'm hopeful, no hiding, I'm ready, I'm stronger, I'm better, it's settled, I'm ready, resilient, dependent, I know he'll deliver, I'm strong and courageous, the one who is able is greater than all. Bring it on! In its name! I can handle it!
Hey fam, it's your girl Miss Diva Trucker, and I'm coming to you tonight. How are you doing? Hey Don Gotti, how do we get in touch with you, baby? All you gotta do is call the 800 number that's right there on the screen, 800-620-9235. But just don't call it right now. It's almost 7 o'clock at night. Okay, I got business hours that are from 8 to 5 o'clock. Okay, Tony, how are you tonight? Can y'all hear me? Can you see? I know y'all can see me. Can you hear me? Iron Horse Logistics. Okay. We got our brokers and our agents in the building. We got our brokers and the agents in the building. We got our carriers in the building. We got our carriers in the building. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to I want to give a shout out to, here we go. Let me mess it up. Liberty Cross Logistics, Transportation and Carrier Services Logistics has taken the plunge and stepped out on faith and has applied for his carrier authority. So he is one step away from being an authorized carrier. Okay, all you gotta do is add the insurance. We done did the rest of the stuff. Okay, so congratulations to him coming out of New Jersey. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Y'all ready? We're going to do Authority Saturdays, okay? So I'm going to take time. It takes me about an hour to do it, okay? But I have you on the phone. Not only did we do his authority today, we got him set up with his Duns and Bradstreet. We might as well knock it all out at one time, right? Right? That's how you do it. When you're going to go hard, when you're going to go all the way, you go hard, right? So let's go ahead and get that business credit set up, right? Okay, guys. What I wanted to come to you tonight, first of all, I also want to tell you that, if you're just getting out in the trucking industry and you're just getting your CDL and your experience and all that kind of stuff, I want you to go over and check out my brother's page, Mr. Sinister, the trucker. I'm going to go ahead and put his name in there so y'all can look him up on YouTube, Sinister. I think it's Sinister. Y'all know who he is. Sinister the trucker. Okay. Subscribe to his channel because he did a wonderful live feed today. And what he does is he answers all questions for new drivers. okay? For, anything that you want to know coming in the industry, Sin is that person that will help you. Hey, Arshawn, when I get my CDL, do I work for you? Of course you do, Arshawn. You ain't working for nobody else. Now I gotta go out there and let you be out there with Swift for a little bit, so you could tear up their trucks because they have $1,000,000. They self-insured. So, if you hit anything or tear up something or whatever, go tear up their stuff first, okay? So once you learn how to back up and drive and all that kind of stuff, then you come up under your mama, okay? But in the beginning, I know you're going to be hitting stuff and not seeing stuff. So go over there and tear up Swift trucks, okay? They got some brand new trucks and trailers for you, all right? So once you get that out the way, then I'm going to bring you over with me when you become experienced. So yes, I'm already looking for a truck for you. But listen, guys, what I wanted to tell you, if you have any questions about going, how it is on the road, how to save money as a new driver and things like that, go check out Sin's videos and things like that. He has helped a lot of new drivers in the industry, okay? So he helps you get through the tough times that you may have out here. Hey, Lakeisha, how you doing? Miss Ellis? I started with Swift. Okay, you can't go wrong. They got great insurance over there, okay? So whatever you hit, they're going to pay for it. So don't worry about it. Just get out there and get your experience and you're going to be okay. Swift is one of the largest carriers in the industry. So if you want to do flatbed, drive-in, whatever the case may be, they got it. If you want dedicated, if you want regional, if you want local, whatever the case may be, Swift will be the place to go to get that, okay? Especially if you don't have a year experience, right? All right, let's get into the business, as Sin would say. Get into the business. But if you're a new driver, you just now coming in the industry, you just now getting your CDL. Hey, Naron, I'm seeing some new faces tonight. What's going on? Who told y'all about me over here? Huh? I see it's 1,000 of y'all done joined the channel in 28 days. Who done told y'all about me? Okay. But let's see. I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. Can't be doing any better. Okay. But we want to make sure that we mentor you. We want to make sure that we put you on the right track. We want to make sure that you are going to be safe and secure out on the road. And it's a lot of things that we can teach you because we've been out there on the road. And also we've been in the industry for 6-7 years. Okay. It ain't nothing that you are going to go through that one of us have not gone through. Okay. So I'm on the level, I mostly teach about getting your authority, starting your business, buying your truck, load boards, how to run your truck, rates and stuff like that. Sin will, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Sin will be able to teach you the basics, the beginning, passing your CDL test, what to expect when you go out with your trainer, how to save your money so you can be profitable out here, because y'all know that we don't make a lot of money when we first get our feet wet, okay? But one thing about the both of us is that we went through the training, okay? So we know how the CR England is, we know how the Swift is, we know how to night. Sin started over there at Roadmaster and Night Transportation. So we know how these companies are. And what we can do is we can offer suggestions, advice, and mentor you on how you cannot get caught up in some of those traps out there, okay? So we want to make sure that you're successful. We want to make sure that the reason that you came into this industry is that you're able to start a new career and maybe move on for that. Now, once you get your experience and you get ready and you thinking about that you want to become an owner-operator or whatever the case may be, now you come to your girl, okay? Because I got you on that, okay? I have been out on the road for 6 years. I have been a CDL trainer. I trained female drivers, okay? I did 48 states. I completed my lease purchase program, okay, and paid off a truck, okay? Now, will I do that again? No, because when we know better, we do better, okay? Lease purchase is not something that I think that you all should be getting into. I would recommend that you save your money, get your experience, and buy your truck, okay? 8 out of 10 people fail at becoming a lease driver. Okay, if you are a person that is leasing and you want to listen to somebody that is a lease driver, I will listen to somebody that's paid the truck off and ask them, would they do it again? Okay, I would not go through that torture again. Okay, it's a lot of sacrifice, right? A lot of time away from home, right? Sometimes we may not even come home with a check or be in a hole or whatever the case may be, right? So if we know better, we need to do better. Okay, so we're not doing leases no more. All right. But you have a choice. You know, I can't make you not do a lease or whatever the case may be. If you tell me, Tamara, hey, I want a lease purchase program, baby, I'm going to sign you up, and I'm going to sign you up to the best company that I know that has a lease. At least I'm going to try to get you on somewhere that got some percentage. Okay. But if you could survive a lease and you could pay off your truck, baby, you ready to get your authority, because that is hard work. It is not easy, okay? What I would recommend if I had it to do all over again, it will actually be to be a company driver, get my benefits, get a check, maybe move up as far as being, because you know Walmart drivers make $100,000 now. They make close to $100,000 when they get the experience, okay? And all you gotta do is wear a uniform. You can't step out that truck without that uniform on, okay? Avery is another company. You cannot step out that truck without that uniform on, okay? Now, Walmart has some rules and regulations to get that $100,000, okay? You're gonna have to have a camera in the truck, okay? They don't play that. You will have to complete a lot of safety training with Walmart. They don't play. And also, you cannot be on your phone talking, trying to go down the highway delivering a Walmart load. So if that's not important to you, then you may want to consider a Walmart career or career that makes you $80,000, $90,000. Okay, it's money out there in trucking. You just got to know how to get it, right? And part of getting that money is you have to be a safe driver. Okay, they're not giving out big checks for folks that have accidents, incidents, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, they only give that money to the people that can be safe out there and make sure that their freight can be delivered from point A to point B. And if you are that person and you just want to have a successful career in the trucking industry, then company driver may be your route. And they have retirement packages, 401k, they got dental, you're going to get some home time, they may pay you when you sleep. You know, it's a lot of things that you can do if you have a safe record, okay? But yes, Sin is a person that has been in this industry longer than I have. Now, when I came out, Sinister was my mentor. He was the person that reached out to me when I was brand new and I was a rookie, a steering wheel holder. Okay, he was the people that reached out to me and encouraged me to start doing videos and keeping a positive attitude and things like that. Okay, so that's where I get my mentoring from. When you are able, that you're thinking about buying a truck, getting your own authority, doing freight brokering or being an agent or whatever the case may be, I got you on this end, okay? Also, if you're looking for a job or you want to know the best way that you should make a move in your career, you need to call me, because we want to move forward. We don't want to move backwards, okay? Now, we need to go from 38 cents to 44 cents. We need to go to 44 cents to 50 cents. We don't need to go backwards, okay? So in order for you to do that, you have to get with companies that pay you great money, all right? I am the one that knows about all these companies. I have 50 companies, over 50 companies that I represent, and there's a lot of company drivers that I have that get paid anywhere between $1,500, $1,700 a week, okay? And you ain't got to lease no truck. All right, so let's go. Let's get into the topic. I am looking forward to being an owner-operator. Yes, sir. And we waiting on you, Trucking with Antonio. We waiting on you. We got some guidance for you. We got some things that we're going to need you to do before you step out on that. We want to make sure that you know your cost per mile. We want to make sure that you know how to run your truck. We want to make sure that you know how much fuel you get to the gallon, okay? We're going to turn you into a business owner, right? Okay, we're gonna turn you into a business owner, but it's some things you got to do before you get there, all right? So you can make sure that you okay when you come out here, okay? before I get started, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video because I don't want to hold you long. You know, I like to do hour videos. Child, you know that YouTube check done flew up. My YouTube check done double in 30 days, child. So, you know, I have a dedicated time for you guys every day, okay? Okay, because the YouTube check about to pay some bills, all right? Let's see. We're going to talk about tonight, guys. We're going to talk about. I wanted to go over with starting your business. Okay, a lot of you guys, give me 1 second. Let me move this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm trying to save you some money as far as getting your business set up and things like that in the trucking industry. And there's some things that you're going to have to do before you come to me as far as getting a truck and your authority. Okay, so you need to have these things in place. All right now, if you're thinking about doing that, because you can get a $250,000 loan, okay, to buy equipment and all that kind of stuff, unless you have 2 years in the industry, okay? You cannot go and get a Penske truck and a Ryder truck, a Lisa truck, and all that kind of stuff. They're going to want to see that you had 2 years. 2 years under your own company, okay? So if you are thinking about going that route, I need you to go ahead and get set up right now, right? Get set up right now so you can start learning how to balance your books, how to do your profit and loss statements, how to track your expenses and things like that, okay? Because once you cross over and you go full owner operator or get your full authority, it's some paperwork that's going to be involved, okay? So you need to start doing the groundwork right now, right? Let's get it together right now. And these are some things that are not going to cost you a lot of money up front. So I do recommend that you go ahead and work on them. If you are currently an owner operator right now, you're a lease purchase driver right now, and you do not have these items set up, I need you to go ahead and get it done. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it. And I'm going to show you how to do it for free. They say, Tamara always over there charging everybody, everything or whatever. I charge you for my time, okay? So if I got to do it, if you out there on the road and you like, I just want you to do it, I'll be more than happy to do it for you. But it's going to cost you, okay? So now that you're with me, I'm going to show you how to do it. So if you got a girlfriend, a wife, a baby mama, a sugar daddy, or whatever that can work on computers or do whatever the case may be, show him the video so he can go on and get you set up, okay? And you don't have to pay no legal Zoom or anybody like that, okay? But if you want Miss Tamara, right? If you want Miss Tamara to set it up for you, I ain't got a problem doing that. 1-800-620-9235. It will be a fee, all right? Very minimal, small, okay? It ain't gonna hurt you too much, all right? Let's go. Okay, give me a state. Give me a state, guys. Give me a state that you want to set up an LLC in. Let's go. Tell me a state that you want to set up your LLC, and we're going to go and try to do that. Oh, I can see now. Anybody, y'all want to give me a state? No? You want me to guess? All right, let's do Texas. All right, because y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Okay. Okay, there you go. Tennessee. Let's do Tennessee. All right. First thing that you're gonna do, I don't care what state that you're in, right? I don't care if you're in Tennessee, Utah, Texas, South Carolina, Illinois, whatever the case may be. Every state has what is called a Secretary of State, okay? So you're going to do Secretary of State .gov. Let's do .gov, okay? That way you will know that you're on a government website, okay? And then you're going to put right here, let's do Tennessee, Tennessee, Tennessee.sos.gov. All right. If you can do that, you halfway there. All right. So now the first thing that you are going to look for is SOS Tennessee.gov. Anything that says .gov, it's a government website, all right? Let me see if I can blow this up for you for the people in the back. I know some of y'all eyes are just as bad as mine, so let me blow this up for you. Y'all see that? SOS, Secretary of State. So whatever state you go to, you're going to go to the Secretary of State. You're going to go to their website. Every state has a website, okay? So you're going to go there, you're going to click on that. All right, there go your, who is that? Is that your governor? Who is that? Tennessee Secretary of State, right? And the first thing that you're going to do is, you see that where it says business services. Let's go up a little bit more so my people can see where it says business services, right? Business service. So you're going to go on down, you're going to go on down, you're going to go on down. Let's see, notary, guess what? Business entity filings. That's what you're looking for, okay? Business entity filings. So what do you want to do? Do you want to do a corporation? Do you for profit? Do you want to do a nonprofit? Do you want to do a LLC? Do you got some people hanging out with you? You want to do a partnership? You want to do a limited partnership? What you want to do? Okay, it's right here. Just pick one. We're going to do an LLC. All right. Now, we're going to go down here. And it's going to tell you where it's at or whatever. LLC, da. It's going to give you some information. Form. Look at there. Form or register a new business. Bam, there you go. Let's click on that and see what it says. Go ahead, Fat Daddy. What question you got? Fat Daddy got a question, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Let him ask his question. What question you got? I'm waiting. What's your question? Fat Daddy, the trucker has a question. We're going to pause for just a minute. It must be a delay on my internet. Hopefully, y'all, when I get to Georgia, it won't be no delay, okay? All right, Fat Daddy, we're going to go on until I see your question. And once I see your question, I will stop and address your question, okay? Because you mean the world to me. You are my everything. Okay, who can file? It's going to tell you who can file, what you can do here. And it will tell you, guess what? They got a big old button. Hey, Tangela, you ready for class? You've been studying that information that I sent you? Did you get that shippers list? You're going to do start now. Okay, how much experience should a driver have before becoming a owner operator? Okay, I recommend you need at least a year in the game. 2 years would be good, because once you become an owner operator, Fat Daddy, once you become an owner operator, you're going to be needing stuff like maybe a trailer, truck. You're going to have to establish accounts, especially if you're getting your own authority. So a lot of these places want you to be in business for 2 years. Okay, that's the magical number. 2 years is the magical number. The bank will start talking to you. They will take you seriously and stuff. You'll get your FICO score. They'll, the Small Business Administration. It's a whole lot of stuff that happened after 2 years in business. After 2 years in business, they feel like you know what you're doing. Okay, so I would recommend having 2 years and having your business set up for 2 years, that it shows on your LLC that it's been established for 2 years. And once you're comfortable with knowing your routes, you're not having any incidents, you're saving your money, all this kind of stuff takes in effect. Okay, so when you're able to do all of that, and for me, it was like, I really was okay after 2 years. After 2 years, I was kind of, I was good. I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. So I would say about 2 years. Do you think running under someone is a good idea? Yes. Okay. Especially if that owner is going to teach you, make sure they pay you. And when you run under someone, you want to make sure you're learning the business. Okay. And it's very good that if you run under somebody that is going to teach you where the money at, where the good loads at, where how to run your clock. You want to run under somebody that has experience and know where the money is as far as your freight, your lanes, making sure you keeping track of your fuel, you're saving money, you putting maintenance money away and things like that. So instead of just totally getting out on your own, get a mentor that you can run under so you can understand the contracts, so you can understand how they get freight. You want to understand where they're picking it up from, because take in mind, if they could pick up the freight as a carrier, a small carrier, whenever you get your authority, you'll be able to do the same thing. Okay. So you want to learn as much as you can. This time that you have is going to be your college. Okay. This is the time to get all the information, because once you buy your truck and get out there on your own authority and all that kind of stuff, it's so many people, guys, that will go and get an authority and they don't even know what their fuel mileage is. They don't even know how to negotiate on the load. They don't even know when you go down to Florida, you're going to have to negotiate to get a higher rate. So when you come out of there, you're not losing money. Okay. It's a lot that goes along with it. So the more that you are prepared and knowing your numbers and things like that, the better you are. Especially, if you're not good with paperwork and business and all that kind of stuff. Yes, go under someone. Okay. And then once you are comfortable, you're making a steady income, you don't develop a route and all that kind of stuff. Then if you want to, then go out on your own. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. It's about keeping more money in your pocket. Okay. Having a very enjoyable life in the trucking industry. Okay, you can do that under your own, because nobody tells you when to run your truck, when not to run your truck. You can spend home time with your family. You can make your routes according to, how you want to run. I have guys that call me all the time and tell me, hey, Tamara, I live in this area. I just want to do a little short run for the day. And I can give them a 300-mile run for $800-900, $1,000 or whatever the case may be. And they didn't burn that much fuel. And maybe 3 loads a week, and going back to the house, they can make a really good living doing that. Okay. So it's about, once you get to that level, you want to have more freedom, right? You want to spend more time with your family, right? You want to pick and choose how you run, right? And then you also want to have a sustainable living. You want to enjoy your house and your cars and, everything that you have, okay? So you got to go out first and run hard and get your training and all that kind of stuff, and you got to sacrifice and all that. But eventually you want to make a move to try to route yourself back to the house, to be home with your wife, your kids, your loved ones and stuff like that. You got to have some kind of balance. Okay. You can't keep a family at home and you just gone all the darn time. All right. Have balance. Have fun, make money, take care of the home, be at home for your kids, have a well-balanced life. Okay, that's the goal. Would it be a good idea to get a DOT number active 90 days before you get your truck? Yeah. For example, I have one of my people that has authority, and especially with my authority, when I had an active DOT number. Okay, I mean, not an active, it was an established DOT number. So if you set up your MC number and US DOT number and you pay, hey, Miss Adela, everybody say, hey, Miss Adela. Y'all show respect when the elders are amongst us, okay? We got to behave. But you want to make sure that you want to make sure that when you set that up, it's not going to be active, okay? But at least you'll have a number, and you'll pay your $300, but it'll sit there and it will say not activated, okay? But your number is aging. For example, well, I don't know if he want me telling his business or whatever the case may be, but okay, one of your fellow truck drivers, they've been had their MC number, their USDOT number. They paid for that a long time ago. They paid for that like 2-3 years ago, okay? And it was just sitting there on the FMCSA, and it just said not active. In order to make it active, all you gotta do is add your insurance and your BOC3, okay? So you don't do that until you're ready to go out on your own. But yes, you can have it sitting there. You can have your business set up in place and all that kind of stuff. Guys, you do not have to wait till a week before you try to activate your authority and try to do all this stuff at once. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. Fat Daddy got another question. Come on through. Come on. I love questions. Because see, if I answer all of them tonight while I'm here with you guys, I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. So ask me any question that you want to. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Sean, how are you? All right. Okay. So we're at form or register a new business, right? So what we talked about is everybody has a Secretary of State. Tennessee got a Secretary of State. Texas got a Secretary of State. This is where you want to go. Okay. You're going to go and you're going to say business entity type. Okay, what kind of business are you in? You're going to do an LLC, you're going to do a corporation, you're going to do a nonprofit. Now, with the nonprofit, you got to have articles of incorporation, okay? You got to have, at least in Mississippi, you got to have 3 or more members to have a nonprofit, okay? So you need to sit down and decide, my members of my nonprofit are going to be people that don't have no opinion. Let me do what I want to do, okay? Like my mama. I'm gonna put my mama on the board, okay? Because she ain't gonna have nothing to say. But yeah, be selective of who you want to be on the board of your nonprofit organization, okay? A limited liability partnership. If it's going into more than one person, you and your cousin, your brother, your uncle, your best friend, whatever the case may be, it's a LLP, okay? Limited partnership, general partnership. Make sure you look up and see what each of these entities mean and which one better fits you. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they start off with an LLC, right? And then once you progress, okay, and you start making some money, child, you don't want to be no LLC no more. You want to go ahead and move up to either S Corp, right? And also know the difference between the LLC and the S Corp, okay? And how to file your taxes, all right? Once you get to level where you at an S Corp and things like that, you really need to have your accountant, okay? You really need to have you an accountant to make sure all the money is going where they supposed to go. You can pay your salary. You can leave all other money in the company and all that kind of stuff. If you want to take a company from private to public, okay? If you want to take your company from private to public, you need to have a corporation, okay? When using someone else's authority, what percentage should you pay? It depends, Dina, on what they provide for you. Okay, if they're some of them may provide the plates. They may not make you have insurance up front, like you don't have to pay for your insurance. Some of them may be providing your trailer, like Landstar. Landstar provides trailers. They don't have trucks, okay? But they pay 65% of the load, and they take 35%. So that's a huge chunk of money if you're doing, let's just say you're doing $6,000 a week, okay? And Landstar takes 35%, okay? That's a lot of money, right? Can we all agree? But it just depends. There's some people that is not involved as much as Landstar is. Landstar has a lot of rules and regulations, okay? They have the insurance. You don't have to come up with no insurance money. They have a lot of things that they provide for you that they don't charge you up front, Okay. So when you go to maybe another company that is paying 80% and you're getting 80% and they getting 20%, then they may not provide you the support as far as your load boards. They just may have you out there. They just may have you out there in the open, and you finding your own loads, and you got to pay your insurance, and you got to do all this other kind of stuff. Okay, so the least amount of money that they're taking out is the least amount that they're doing for you. Okay, Landstar takes out 35% because they have their independent brokers. Okay, as far as agents that go out and they solicit and they get business on behalf of you guys. And a lot of times they don't get low paying freight. Okay, they're going to go out there and they're going to try to negotiate and get the highest paid freight. They're going to get big contracts. Why? Because Landstar is a huge entity. Okay, they're like a 3PL. They got the trailers, they got the BCOs, they got the agents working for them, and they got the customers. Everybody know if you're a big customer, such as Goodyear, chemical companies, and they also make their drivers have hazmat as well. A lot of their drivers have hazmat. Okay, so when you hear the name Landstar, you can't pay them 30, 40 cents a mile for a load. Okay, they coming out and they're going to come and they're going to hit you because they're going to provide the company with trailers. They're going to provide them with all kind. They're going to factor for them. They're going to do a whole lot of stuff for them, but that stuff costs. Okay, everything that they have to do, they're going to take out your check. Okay, so if you're okay with $2,000 coming out your check, run for Landstar. Okay, if you're an agent and you got to book a business or whatever the case may be, you're going to be paying them a fee. Okay, they're not just factoring and letting you use their platform and all that kind of stuff without. They charge their agents just as much as they charge their BCOs. Okay, but the thing with Landstar, guys, remember, as a BCO, they are transparent. Okay, the BCO knows exactly what that load is, what the broker got the load for. Okay, so if you don't want any, just people coming up with all kinds of numbers and all that kind of stuff, as far as running loads, Landstar, they're going to tell you exactly you're going to see exactly what the broker got the load for. If you are a BCO, you do not see that if you are a carrier. Okay, you don't see that. They have that control when it comes to their BCOs. You are not going to be an agent in this industry ripping off their BCOs. Okay, you can't be ripping off the people that work for you. So if y'all all under the umbrella, you got to be fair and transparent. Okay, step by step. Paperwork. You will need to run your own truck prior to purchase or after purchase LLC. I'm not sure. Supposed to have a paperwork. Okay, I'm finna go over some of the stuff. A BCO. Let me tell you what that is. A BCO. I just looked that up. Sometimes I forget. BCO, Landstar, Landstar definition. Okay, a BCO is a business capacity owner. Okay, so these are people that are independent in their own business. They just do not run under their own authority. Landstar covers them for their insurance. So that's why they take out 35%. Okay, a lot of people love that because they don't want to have to, pay their insurance separately. If you're on your own and your own authority, your insurance could run you $1,000 a month. Okay. So they provide a lot of things for their BCOs. They also require a lot of things for their BCOs. Like they can't park in certain areas. They have a high expectation for BCOs, but their freight, when the agents are going out getting a freight, soliciting the business and things like that, they are the ones that can get your huge, bigger contracts. Okay. Let's see. Would you agree not to purchase a truck over 5 years old to the fact some shippers won't work with you if that truck is older than that. No, P. Neal, I wouldn't agree with that because I would purchase a truck for about $25,000, $30,000. An older truck that is, not something that has maybe over 1 million miles on it, but something that is a couple of years old that you don't get that fresh off the market price. But if you could find a truck about 40, $30,000, $40,000, it will give you an opportunity that if you paid it for cash, you could save a lot of money. So when the repairs, the breakdowns happen, you'll have that money to fix it and it's not hurting you. And you can continue to make money. I don't believe in paying truck notes like $2,000, $3,000 a month. That's ridiculous. Okay. But it's all about how you maintain your vehicle. Okay. And you will learn that once also, if you get a big contract, or they're requiring you to have 16 or 20 trucks on a dedicated shipper or whatever the case may be. A lot of companies don't purchase their trucks. They don't own their trucks, okay? What they will do is they lease it through Ryder or Penske, where they have one of those full maintenance lease, and they will give them a brand new truck and they will take care of it. And if something happens to that truck, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call Penske, and they will come out and give you another truck, replace your truck until your truck is fixed. So people don't have to worry about repairs and things like that. Okay. But that's for people that get, these huge contracts. Okay. They have dedicated freight. They customers pay for it. And when you're doing a negotiation for that freight, when you're running, Miss Idella runs for she does like a lot of Miss Idella does a lot of the money, the mint, stuff like that. So they have Penske trucks, okay, bulletproof Penske trucks. So if when they do that and something happens to that truck, somebody's on the way with another truck. They don't take the responsibility of buying a truck, waiting on repairs to come, and the truck being in the shop. You can't do that when you're moving money like that. You can't do that. So if a customer is dedicated, if you're dedicated to a customer, they want to make sure that your equipment is going to be properly working. So a lot of the companies would use Penske or Ryder or have some kind of lease that is a full maintenance lease. Okay. Let's see. I answered what is a BCO. What's your opinion on learning dispatching? My opinion is to learn as much as you can. The more talents you have, and I always talk to you guys about multiple streams of income. And the reason why I talk to you guys about that is because if my recruiting business, I haven't got a recruit or whatever, and I didn't make a recruit this year to get paid on, this month or this week to get paid on that, I got loads that I can move. Okay. If I didn't move loads, I could look up loads that I could dispatch out to people. So I want you, since you are in the logistics, in the supply chain, in the transportation industry, don't limit yourself. Learn as much as you can. So if you can be a dispatcher, be a dispatcher. If you can be a freight agent, be a freight agent. Okay. The more you know, one business may not be booming and the other one is. So you can have balance. All right. Let's see. What are some good companies to lease a truck from to run under somebody else's authority? Leasing. A lot of people go to Wasatch. I don't like them. But they give you a brand new truck. You don't have a credit check. They're not a full maintenance lease. The payment is really high, but people make money leasing trucks with them. Also Penske, but you got to be in business for 2 years. You got to have your LLC, your Duns and Bradstreet. You got to look like a business. You got to have some money in the bank account. Okay. Penske will let you rent with them. Ryder will let you rent with them. Idle Lease will let you rent with them. The only thing I don't like about Idle Lease is they do the Pro Stars. Okay. I don't too much like the Pro Stars. Okay. But there's a lot of companies out there that you can lease through them and take that truck anywhere. Okay, just do your research. And but yeah, there's a lot of companies that you can lease your truck and take that truck anywhere. Okay. I just don't want you guys to be stuck at a certain company because the likeliness of something happening during that 5 years that they got a hold on you. I don't like that hold. You can't get mad because you 3 years. Okay. Understand when and this is nothing against Prime or any other lease company. I'm just using it as an example, okay? When Prime lease out a brand new truck, right? Guys, they're going to release that truck about 5 times. Okay, they are going to pay for that brand new truck, not like a brand new truck. They're going to get that truck on a discounted rate, maybe about $80,000 or whatever the case may be, but they're going to get it at a discounted rate. Why? Because they order so much. Just like KLLM, when they order the Volvos, when they order the Freightliner, Volvo, all them people, they give them a great discount when they order a mass amount of trucks. Okay. So they're going to bring those trucks in and they're going to have them all lined up for you guys. Right. But they're going to charge you $100,000 for that truck. Okay. So they're going to make money all kinds of ways. Okay. They don't just have one way of making money. They're going to make money on their brokerage side with the freight. They're going to make money on a carrier side. They're going to also, you can have your own authority and run their freight. They're going to make money from you for doing that. They're also going to make money off their trucks. So that truck is going to be $100,000 and something, $130,000, $140,000. Okay. That's going to be your price for the truck. Now, you're going to have a 5-year lease paying $1,000 a month for 5 years, right? A lot of you guys, okay, 8 out of 10. The data shows that 8 out of 10 people that start a lease will not complete that lease, okay? But if you stay in that truck, right? If you stay in that truck and you're paying $1,000 a week, let's just say $1,000 a week. Let's just say your truck note is $700 a week. Right? And you times that by 4, you're paying $2,800 a month for that truck, right? And that's on the low end, right? So you times that by 12. You done been in it a year. You done paid $33,000 on a truck. It's a year old. They done collected your $33,000. You done left the company. They're gonna re-put that truck out there, okay? They're going to re-put that truck out there to the next class that come along, and they're going to get the new price too. Okay. They're not going to get a discount. It's only 1 year old. It's still under warranty, right? So they're going to give them the same price. So they're not going to discount that truck until it's been leased out at least 3 times. Okay. Now, once you complete the lease, they're going to give you some money. I don't know all the details or whatever, because they have 2 separate leases. They got one that is a lease and they got one that is a lease purchase. Okay. And if you're able to go and get your own truck from MAC or whoever the case may be, I would suggest doing that. Okay. They're going to rent that truck about 4-5 times, charge you the same price. They're going to make double the money off the truck, make double the money off you running the loads, and make double the money off dispatching the loads. Okay, that's why I don't believe in it. When I first came out here and I was a lease purchase driver, I went through that. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing because I didn't know any better. I didn't know no better. All I know is I was making $1,000 a week. Okay, and I was paying KLLM $550 for a truck, right? How long did I stay at KLLM? Did I pay a truck off at KLLM? No. They already know I'm not going to do that. They already know it. Before you come in the door, they already know that you're not going to do that. Okay. That's why there are so many lawsuits that are pertaining to lease purchase. And the reason why is because they know they are outrageous deals, that they should not be doing it. Okay. And you don't have any laws or anything in place to protect you until what's the name came along and with his lawsuit. Like I told y'all, that lawsuit started off with a couple $100 and end up being millions of dollars because Prime did not want to settle. They didn't want to back down. They didn't want to do nothing. So they went toe to toe until they lost. Okay. Now everybody's coming after them. Okay. So with the ruling in place, that's why California cut out their lease. Okay. It's just not built up for you. You don't even have a fair chance. If you happen to be lucky enough to complete it, okay, usually like KLLM does, they offer you after 3 years of being in your truck, they offer you a brand new truck. You could take your truck, turn it in, and get a brand new one. They're going to keep you there forever. Now you in another lease for 5 more years. Before you get through paying for that truck, you've been 8 years in the industry. I don't have that time. I'm 50 years old. Okay? I don't have that kind of time. All right. So it's something that I've been through, something that I've done. I don't recommend it because I've been through it and I know how hard it is. Okay. Let me see. Before purchasing your truck, did you dispatch or do freight brokering? No, I didn't. I just took the class. Okay. Because I was looking for something that I wanted to be able to do after trucking. I knew that, this truck is not going to be able to last forever. Okay. Eventually, I'm gonna have to put a motor in it. I'm gonna have to do, a lot of things to it or whatever the case may be. But I used it as a tool so I can educate myself and come up with some other things that I can get a revenue on in the industry to back up whenever I have a problem with the truck or whatever. But no, I did not take a dispatch course or freight brokering course when I got the truck. I took it in the truck, but I just used it, got the information, and stored it to use it later on. Okay. Now, when you go for profit or whatever, make sure that you understand the laws of for-profit corporation or a LLC. Okay. You're going to choose that. You're going to check this. Oh, I guess I was talking too much, but y'all get the gist. You're gonna go right here to your business filings, okay? Your business services, everybody has it. Your LLC companies, you're gonna go there, click on that. You're gonna click on your limited liability. You're gonna do your and you can do it online. Okay, everything is online now. Form or register a new business, right? So you're gonna go here. You're gonna start now. You're gonna pick your entity or whatever the case may be. They're gonna ask you to check that. You're gonna go here. You're gonna start filling out your information, whatever you want your business name to be. Okay, confirm that name because when you go and you're setting up your authority, you setting up your SAMs, you setting up anything, your tax ID number, whatever the case may be, it has to match. All right. You can't be Brock Logistics one day and then 10 toes down the next day. Okay. So you got to make sure that you have your complete entity name, confirmed name, registered with the state, because that's what it's going to require. Okay. Once you do your business name, you're going to go in there and put let's see, will it let me go on? It won't let me go past that until I do that. Okay. You can be your own agent. Okay. When it asks you for an agent, it can be yourself. Okay. If you want to appoint an agent, you can do that as well. But the agent is just a person. If somebody want to sue you or whatever the case may be, they know how to get in touch with you and they'll get in touch with you through your agent. Okay. That's what a BOC3 is when you get your authority. You're going to have your business address. It should be, if you don't have an office, your home address. I don't like the Regis and that virtual address and the PO boxes and all that kind of stuff, because that's going to mess you up if you decide to do government contracts. You cannot have that if you're doing government contracts. Okay, you got to either going to be at home or you're going to be in a location. Okay, they ain't going to do the virtual thing with you. Okay, when they need to find you, they need to know where you at. They're not going to do no P.O. box. They're not going to do none of that. Don't put none of that stuff on your business. Okay, you're going to confirm everything. You're going to sign everything, and then you're going to do your payment. Okay, so let's see what the price is for a LLC in Tennessee, right? So you're not going to pay the LegalZoom price because you know better, right? Right? You know better not to go to LegalZoom, okay? Because they doing the same thing right here, okay? You can pay it by credit card. In 5 minutes, you will have your LLC. In 5 minutes of filling out this application, you're going to have your LLC, okay? So let's go to the Safe at Home. Let's get a cost of the LLC for Texas. You want to know what your LLC costs in Tennessee? Cost, let's do Google. Google is very good, yeah, guys. Cost LLC in Tennessee. All right. It just takes you a minute. First thing gonna come up is all these people that want you to pay for their services. Okay, you're gonna just go on down there and you're gonna go down here. How much does it cost for an LLC in Tennessee? Bam, there you go. Minimum filing fee is $300. Okay, $300. And the maximum is $3,000 for each member is $50. Okay, $300. Let's do the cost of an LLC in Texas. Texas has an online LLC. I know, I done set up many of them. $300 in Texas. California, how much is it? You pay 2 filing fees in California, okay? You're gonna pay your $70 fee and your statement of information fee, okay? It's not so expensive out there. Let's see, Mississippi. I love Mississippi, guys. Look how much the LLC is in Mississippi. $50 all day, every day. You mean you can't do that? I ain't going there. That's a paid website, okay? You do not want to go to a paid website. Where you want to go, everybody? We're going to scroll down. We're not going to go to the paid stuff. That's the paid stuff. Those are advertisers, okay? We going to where it says business filing fee, okay, of your document. But you're going to go to where? The Secretary of State. Everybody say it with me. Secretary of State. All right. And it looks like this: ms.sos.gov. Secretary of State. It looks just like Tennessee, don't it? Look at, is that my governor? That's the governor. Okay. That's my governor right there. Okay. Mississippi, the red state, baby. They Republicans all day, every day. Okay. What you're going to do, you're going to form a business. Every last website says form a business. Okay, so it already has my information in there, so I don't have to register. But register in there, you pay your $50 online. They're going to send you a copy of your LLC in your email right after you pay your $50. All right, we got that. Now let's go to the tax ID number. We ready to move on? We done got our LLC. Lord, it's almost an hour and I ain't even finished with y'all. We're going to do our tax ID number, irs.gov. Tax ID, FENFEIN. Okay? People have businesses setting up the LLC, child. It take you 5 minutes to set up the LLC and you don't pay them $150. I'll take it. All day, every day. You want to go on down. You don't want to go to none of this up here. You want to go on down where it don't say an ad. You want to go to, oh, look at there. Apply for your tax ID number. Look at there. Right there. There it is in your face. Okay? You going to go there. Okay, you are limited to 1 EIN per day. Responsible. Apply online. Wow. You mean, Miss Tamara, I could do this online? Yeah. You can do it online. And guess what it say, guys? Begin your application. Look at that. What I got? I got an LLC. Let go. Okay. We got the LLC. We're going to continue. Well, how many members in the LLC? 1. I do this all day, every day. Okay. Mississippi. Okay. Single member LLC. Okay. They just breaking down some stuff for you, what you got to do. Okay. You starting a new business. Yeah. Look at that. We start a new business. We're going to put our first name, our last name, our social. Why are we putting our social? Because the IRS want to make sure just because you done started a business don't mean that they ain't going to be able to find you, okay? So they're going to link your social with your tax ID number, all right? So they're going to be looking for that return so they get paid, okay? This is all about getting paid. I am the owner or I'm a third party. So when I come in here, I put I'm a third party applying on behalf of my LLC. You go in there, you say, I am the owner. Let's see. Johnny B. All right. And we're going to do a social 111-256-483. Okay. Let's go. The kids could do that. Let the kids do this. Okay. So what they're going to do is they're going to verify your social security number to make sure it matches up. Once you get through that, you're going to put your address. Make sure it matches your address of your business. Okay. Then they're going to ask you a couple questions, and after that, guys, they're going to send you an EIN number. It's going to come to your email. You ain't paid nothing. Okay. 5 minutes. It's going to come to your email. Why y'all can't do that? All right, here we go. But I'll do it for you if you want me to. Okay. Then what we're going to do, right? Then we're going to go and we're going to go down to the bank. Okay. You're going to take those two pieces of information and you're going to take it to your bank of choice, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whoever. I like Bank of America Business Banking because they report to Experian or Equifax Business or whatever. You know, you could put $100 in there, get your little card or whatever, and you're gonna be good. All right. So go and establish your bank account. Wells Fargo, you may have to establish with $50. Y'all ain't got to have a lot of money. Just go down there and establish a business account. You're going to take them your LLC. You're going to take them your ID, and you're going to take them your tax ID number, and you're going to go on down there to the bank, and you're going to say, I'm in business. I'm ready to do business. Okay? And they're going to take your 3 little pieces of paper, and they're going to sit you down, set up your account. Okay? They're going to give you a business account. You're going to look all professional and everything. You're going to have your routing number, account number, and all this kind of stuff. And you're going to be good to go. All right, you're going to set up. You're going to have your route number, go online. You can be able to see your deposits. And if you have a business bank account and you have to pay one of your drivers or you have to pay anybody, you can do direct pay. You can get set up and link your bank account with QuickTen, and you can do your payroll, and you ain't got to pay nobody to do all that. Okay, now we in business. All right. The next thing I want you to do is we cannot stop there. We got to go and get our Duns and Bradstreet number. I say DMB and y'all look at me crazy. Okay. Bam, there you go. Get a Duns number. Establish your business credit. Okay. Let's go. This is free. It's going to ask you for some information. You're going to put that in there, and they're going to search, and they're going to say you don't have a business bank. You don't have a business, a DMB, a business for your credit for your business. Why do you need a Duns and Bradstreet number, guys? Can anybody tell me? You need it because if you're going to be an owner operator, if you're going to be a person that has your own authority, you're going to start building your clientele or your drivers or payroll or whatever. Eventually, sometimes y'all might need a little capital. You might need some money, okay? You might need some credit, okay? And y'all know the personal credit is shot, okay? They can't even touch that. Okay, so we're going to need to go over here and we're going to have to develop our business credit so we can look good on the business side, right? So they're gonna look at you. You done been in business for 2 years, okay? You done been in business for 2 years. Let me see if I can pull up something without showing y'all. I did this the other night. I pulled up my Duns and Bradstreet number. Okay, they want to see a paydex score. Okay, what am I going to buy, Tamara? You're going to go on Quill. I told y'all about that. You're going to go on Quill. You're going to go and you're going to get your account set up. You're going to go on, what's that other one? Granger. You're going to ask them for an account. You're going to at least get 3 of them. Okay. And then in 3 months, guys, guess what? Bam. There you go. Look at that. Don't it look good? 80 paydex score. You ain't got to pay nobody to get your business credit started. You ain't got to do none of that. Go and get them 3 accounts, okay? Get some started. Experian. Look at Experian. Child, they got me looking good over there in Experian. Now, the only thing that I do have to build up is I got to get the Equifax and the FICO score, okay? So I got to figure out, and the reason why I have this score here is because I haven't been in business long enough. Okay, that's the only reason. Don't get it twisted. The bills are paid on time. Okay, but this is how you get your small business loan. So when they're looking at you for a small business loan, and you was trying to get the PPE and that whatever loan that they had for the small business, your personal and your business credit has to match, and it has to have a score of I think it's 126 or something like that. So if that does it, then you qualify for a small business loan. Okay, so we got the Equifax to work on, we got the FICO to work on as well, and but we doing good in Experian. We doing good in Duns and Bradstreet. I just got approved for $25,000 for factoring. Okay. So let's see, any what I was getting ready to say. Where am I at? Lord Jesus. Okay. Y'all over there, I'm over here. I'm getting confused. Let me see. Okay. There we go. Okay. Any factoring company or anybody that wants to check your credit, they will not let me as a carrier, and I'm the broker. Okay. I'm the broker. I just opened my business, right? So they're not going to let any carrier just run my loads. Okay. That's not going to happen. Okay, so that is the reason why I tell you what are the 3 accounts that I recommend. I recommend Quill, I recommend Granger, I recommend Dell. I got a $5,000 credit limit at Dell Computers. Okay, so there's a lot of, and let me show you. This is why I have NAV, and the reason why I have NAV, guys, is they tell you what accounts to go get to build your business credit. It's called the Business Launcher, okay? And you can pay this every 3 months, okay? So what they tell you is, okay, get your EIN number. They will take you to do that. Register Brock Logistics with Duns and Bradstreet. Already done. You see the green check marks? Already done. Establish policy of business credit. So that's just paying your bills on time. Oh, I can't see y'all. That's just paying your bills on time, okay? You can speak with an accountant. Establish a business plan. Everybody needs to have a business plan, okay? Get a website. I got a website, www.missdivatrucker.com, okay? They're going to walk you through the steps to tell you what to get, okay? Have a small business checking account. I did that with Bank of America, okay? All you do is click on it. Mine is already done. I already got the account, okay? Already got the account, but you go to Business Launcher. Okay, you go to Business Launcher, and I got the business account for Bank of America. Okay, they call you, set it up right away. Ask your suppliers to report to the bureaus. Okay, protect yourself with business insurance if you need to get that. Okay, get your business credit card. Okay, I got you may have to start out with a secured business credit card with Wells Fargo. All that means is if you got $500, go and put $500 on your secure bank account. After 6 months, you can ask them to lift that, and it will be a regular card, but it reports the same. Okay, they will increase your credit limit. Okay, so you have a way of doing what is called a prepaid, or you can pay a certain amount. Secured. It's called secured. Okay, you're securing it. Okay, obtain your licenses and businesses. So when you're going in here and you're establishing your entity, business credit reports, speak to an accountant. Now, y'all asked me, what did y'all ask me? You said, what 3 accounts do I recommend to get your business credit? Didn't I just say these 3? Uline, Quill, Granger. There you go. Step 1. After you pay them on time, you're going to go get a Dell computer account. They usually give you $5,000 right out the gate. Okay. The next one you may want to apply for is going to be, who else gives you? Chevron. They may require you to get a, pay a $500 deposit or limit, but it'll get you a card. Okay. So then you're going to get 2 more. Right? Choose 3 from the 5 list of where to apply. Okay. Then you're going to start working on that. Right? What it tell you to do? Make your payments on the time. Check your credit report monthly. Build your credit faster with the D. I don't believe in that, because what the D&B credit builder is, it will let you, okay, what it will do, it will let you add credit to your account. Like for example, if I have a 10th Street account, okay, that I pay monthly. So I would tell Duns and Bradstreet, hey, I pay this account monthly. Can you give 10th Street a call and verify that I pay on time and stuff like that? So Duns and Bradstreet will do that, and they will report your payment on there, and you get credit for that. Okay, but you don't have to do that. There's these companies right here report, and that will get you your 80 paydex score. It takes about 3 months. And once you do that, keep paying your bills on time. Order some paper, some pens. I just ordered a projector, but I order my pens, my paper, my copier stuff, my ink, stuff like that. Anything. It don't have to be a lot. Just establish something. So once now you keep that paydex score, now the factoring companies are looking at me, right? So they have to go and run my Duns and Bradstreet account so they can see that I've been paying my bills. So now TAF, as being a factoring company, will issue me a credit and say that I'm a good broker, okay, because I pay my bills on time. So therefore, the carriers will get paid on time, and they will let the carriers know, go ahead and book through Brock Logistics, because they will pay their bill less than 30 days. All right. Does that make sense? Okay, just like I do my shippers. So when I go and I establish an account for my shippers, whatever shipper I have, and I establish an account for my shipper, I will call my factoring company. My factoring company will do a Duns and Bradstreet search. They will look at the address. It's many things that they take into effect, and they will say, yes, Tamara, this is a good shipper. They pay their bills within 30 days. How much money do you want for them? So I usually start off my brand new shippers with at least $25,000. Okay. So that means that I can run a freight up to $25,000 and don't have a problem. I can wait on it. Okay. But if a load is less than $1,000, I don't factor that. I just send the carrier the payment directly, direct deposit. So you can call me. What is Express Pay? I got a 2-day pay that I can send it through Wells Fargo and pay them, and I can wait on my money on the back end for them to direct deposit my money into the bank account for whatever I charge for that load. Okay, so that way I cut out the factoring company and I keep all the money. Okay. So if I factor it, they may factor it for about 4 to 5%. Okay. And another thing that I do is, and I don't have to do this, but I do this for my carriers, is I don't charge them a factoring fee for giving them their payment in 2 days. All right. So that's another thing that I do not do. So if the load is $700 and they want their money in 2 days, I don't add on an additional fee for them to have their money in 2 days. I just go ahead and pay them whatever they booked the load for. Now, if I got a load that's $5,000-$10,000, okay, I might need a little help. I might need to borrow something in the Cash App or something, to get me through until my shipper pay me. Any questions? Do you use your home address when you sign up for Duns & Bradstreet? You can. A physical address. Whether you work from home or you have a business location, you can. Okay. The only time a home may affect you is when you're going to get a loan or whatever the case may be. They will look and see, is this a building or an office location or whatever. So they may have a problem if it's not. Okay. But if you have good credit and you're doing good business, you should be okay. Okay. It doesn't stop me from doing anything on the government side. It doesn't stop me from doing anything with FEMA, working from home. None of that stops. Okay. Let's see, little off topic, but the insurance out here in Detroit is ridiculous. I know that's for real. I'm 18, which makes it worse. Do you know a way around it? You better go work for somebody. Hey, Ida. Y'all welcome, Ida. Ida, my girl. She's one of my co-workers at LTI. Yeah. Do you know a way around it? Lease on or change your address or move out of state, move your business out of state. A lot of people do that. The insurance to get their authority will be so much. Okay. They leave a darn state. Oh no, we can't stay here. It's about to kill us. Let's see. Love you too, Ida. Let's see, Jason. So do you call D&B to let them know you pay a bill? No, they're going to automatically. Certain companies automatically report. And before you sign up with a company, such as Uline or whatever, just make sure they still reporting. Okay? They know the game. They know we trying to get some business credit. Okay? They ain't new to this. Okay? They know that we are trying to get some business credit, so we gonna use their services because we're trying to establish a business credit. One thing that I order from Uline, guys, I order a big old case of toilet tissue. Girl, I still got toilet tissue. Okay. Let me show you what Uline looks like, okay? When you go in there, you're going to set up, it's called a 30-day, net 30 with Uline, okay? So you're going to go in there, you're going to call them, and you're going to set up that information or whatever. They're going to give you a PO number, whatever the case may be, so you can order stuff, okay? Order something. It don't matter what it is. Child, I order toilet tissue, okay? Toilet paper. Because I could always use some toilet paper. Okay? And when I went in there, baby, I ordered the whole case. It was what? What was it? 46 per case, any quantity. I ordered a case of toilet tissue. And I still got the toilet tissue in there. Okay? Just in case, we run out, I got you. Okay? So that's what I use my business credit for. You can go to Quill is another one that you can go to as well. You can get your paper and all that kind of stuff. I ordered a projector from Quill. There's my account right there. Y'all can see my name and my account. And what they do is they bill you. So you go in there and you order all you want to. Just go shopping and knock yourself out, child. and they give me free shipping, so you don't pay any shipping on Quill. So I ordered, these are the things that I ordered. You see all those stuff that I ordered? So it don't have to be a whole lot of stuff. Do I do mentorship? Richard, this is my mentorship right here. Right here. Every day I am dedicating 1 hour to you guys to ask any questions, answer any questions online for free. Okay. When you call me personally about stuff and a lot of questions, then that's where I have to charge for my time. But long as we on the internet and all y'all got questions or whatever, I'm more than happy to answer it. And it helps me out a lot because I can answer all your questions all in one location. It gets kind of hectic when I have 50 million people calling, telling me, Tamara, could you tell me what I need to do to get my CDL? And I'll be in the middle of trying to book a load. It's a little bit, hey. But but yeah, this is what I'm here for. And guys, I don't know the answer because I don't know everything. Okay. I don't know everything. This is not my first rodeo. I've done this before. So this is kind of like my second time doing this. And what about leasing a truck? We went over leasing. Like I told you, you got Wasatch. I don't recommend them. I recommend you save your money, put a down payment, work on your credit, and purchase a truck that way. I don't like new trucks. Okay. I don't like a brand new truck. Okay. I just don't. The cost is just too much. Okay. I recommend something that is good, dependable, something you can make a little money off of. We're not paying, I recommend a monthly payment. I don't recommend a weekly payment. Okay. But you got to start moving towards independence. And the more independent you are and the more freedom that you have to go back home, you're going to enjoy trucking. Okay. You're going to love to go out there and just run your load and come home and spend the time with your family, and y'all go buy your house and y'all go do this and get your car and everybody's straight. Y'all got some savings and all that kind of stuff. My 2020 Freightliner stayed at Freightliner being worked on. Yeah, because sometimes you can get a bad Freightliner, brand new out the door, and you in a hole before you even get started, out of business. Pros and cons of Wasatch. Wasatch is going to give you a brand new truck. Okay, Wasatch is no credit check. You take them some money, they gonna give you a truck. Okay, they may have to order it, and it got to be good because the waiting list for Wasatch is crazy. I don't understand it. I don't, and those are the Freightliners. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Wasatch. WATYATSH. How you spell Wasatch? Why? There you go. They're in West Valley City, Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay. Wasatch Leasing. Welcome. Okay. This is the same company that Swift uses to lease their trucks. Okay. Who they are. Why Wasatch? You could go in there and look, service of excellent, leasing services, your equipment. But yeah, they brand new all day. And I think they was running a special of $5,000. Another con that I don't like about Wasatch, and this is my own personal opinion, okay? And it is that they have a balloon payment. I don't like that. After you get through paying 5 years, you still got $40,000 more you got to pay on this truck. Oh, and it ain't a walk away. Don't get that twisted. Okay. You have to find somebody to take over the lease on this truck. Okay. You got to find somebody to take over the lease on the truck. Now, another thing, if you get a used truck, I think the payment is maybe $1,000. You don't have to make but $1,000 down. But if you want a brand new truck, I think they was running a special or something. It was $10,000, but some people said that they was getting it for $5,000. Okay, and they ordered 5 trucks. Okay, some of them paid $25,000-$30,000. If you got it like that, baby, and that's the way you want to go, knock yourself out. No credit check, brand new. Straight out the door. They order it off the floor. When you get it, they still got the plastic on the trucks. Okay, so if you want a truck with no credit check and you got the money to go pay for it, there you go. Wasatch. All right. This is what people will get if they have a dedicated customer. If they have a customer that want them to have 10 trucks or whatever the case may be, they'll go get a. Y'all, give me 1 second. I'm burning up my ribs. Okay, I'm cooking ribs and I'm burning up my ribs. My ribs in the oven. Give me 1 second, then we're gonna get off of here. Okay, I'm sorry. My ribs was in the oven and I got to turn them off. I forgot to turn them off. Okay, so that's Wasatch. How do you get on the list? Give them a call, leave a message. Okay, leave them a message and they'll call you back. All right, and they have a waiting list. And as they get the trucks in, they will move you up the list. Let's see, how much percentage you charge for dispatching? How much you want to pay? Okay. I want my agents to also be dispatchers as well. So I'm trying to put companies under my freight agents because I want them to be able to dispatch too. Okay. I want them to have multiple streams of income. So if the freight is not moving or if they don't have any shippers or whatever the case may be, I need them to build up their carrier list so they can also be dispatchers as well, independent dispatchers. Okay. How much you going to pay? K Single, call me. We can work something out. Whatever you paying now is gonna be cheaper than that. How about that? I want your business. Okay. Y'all, if y'all don't get this thing right here, oh my God, this is my early Christmas present. Okay. This thing is a foot massager. Y'all, child, let me tell you something. This thing right here, you ain't never got to go get a pedicure or nothing. No more. This thing right here, you come home and your feet hurting. Oh my God. I got to do a video just for this. Okay. Get you one of these. It's the best thing ever. Girl, and it moves your feet. Okay. Your feet can be right here. It'll take it and move your feet. Girl, it feels so good. It be all up under your foot and everything. Girl, it would take all the pain and everything out of there. Get you one of these. Child, I done ran my mouth. Oh, and wait a minute. Girl, hold on. The thing come with a remote control, child. You ain't even got to bend down and get it. It come with a remote control. Come with a remote control. All you gotta do is put your feet in there and then just hit the button. Girl, and I'm talking about when I tell you it be squeezing, you know how your feet be just hurting and hurting. It just taking and just be squeezing your feet like that. It is called, what is the name of it? Satzu. It was on Facebook. It was a thing on Facebook, and you know how you be getting them advertisements and stuff. And I said that thing ain't gonna be no good. And child, they got that thing here in about 3 days, and it's the best thing ever, ever. You ain't got never worry about your husband asking him to rub your feet. See, I ain't got nobody to rub my feet. Okay, so I had to get one of these, child. If you get you one of these, you ain't got never worry about nobody rubbing your feet no more, honey. This is gonna take care of it. It's gonna take all the pain out your feet. The name of it is it just say foot massager, but it was on Facebook. It was on Facebook, and it move your feet. Like if you can leave your feet in there and they'll do it. But if you have it on the end, it has a button that it would just move your feet and just massage. It get the back of the heel. Okay? It get that back of the heel back there where it be hurting. And you know how it be throbbing up under your foot and stuff. Your feet be hurting up on. They got little things in there. You that will rub. Get your mama, your auntie, or whoever is an old person or whatever, get them one of these. $119. They're going to deliver in 2 days. It's going to be at your house. Get them for Christmas. Get this. This is the best thing ever. Get them that. All right. I just have it sitting here by my desk. Okay. All day. Other than that, guys, did y'all have any questions for me before I go? Because it's been 1 hour and 28 minutes. And then I got to come back tomorrow. Okay. So it's been an hour and 28 minutes. I got to come back tomorrow with something else. Is there a certain topic or anything that you would like to cover? So tonight what we did was we went over your LLC, getting your LLC, right? We went over getting your tax ID number, right? We also went over about getting your business bank account, right? So we also did your Duns and Bradstreet number, right? So we have established your business, right? And then I also told you 3 accounts to go and apply for to start getting your Paydex score for your business credit, right? So we covered a lot tonight. All right. So if there's anything else that y'all would like for me to help you with or talk to you about or whatever the case may be, put it in the comments. Leave it on the comment. And I'll do the research and do a video on it. I have multiple. Oh, child, free time, Richard. Put something in the Cash App. What's the Cash App? Miss Diva Trucker 43. Put something in the Cash App. Buy me lunch or something, Richard. Buy me lunch. You know? But other than that, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. I love you guys. Okay. Anything that I can do to help you out that will make you more knowledgeable or help make a better decision in what you're doing out here, your trucking career, and also running your business. How much did I bid on the contract? Okay. Remember, I bid the contract, y'all? Remember? I sent it in and they sent me an email yesterday. Let me show you. Let me show you my email. Let me see. Let me show you my email. Hold on 1 second. I sent it yesterday. I was so happy when I got this, guys. Listen. Hold on. I'll show you just a minute. Is it right here? Okay. There's my email. It says, "Good morning. Confirming receipt of your submission for your filing of the RFQ." And this is the United States for the contract that I bid on. Okay. So they got all my paperwork. They are reviewing it now. They won't let you know anything for like 5 weeks. Okay. To see if you awarded the contract or not. Okay. And then guess what, guys? I got another email from this is my PTAC coordinator, okay? This is the lady that helps you with your government contracts. They are with the government and they walk you through your contracts. And she just sent me, she said, "Tamara, we are wishing you well with lots of good luck with the proposal that you submitted this morning. We look forward to hearing good news from you. Kindest regards, Tina." So I said, "Thank you." And I sent her a copy of the email that I got back. So these are my government people that help me with the contracts. But since it's over with, guys, I can tell you what my proposal was. Okay, dun, 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 dun. And it ain't no secret. Okay, I ain't got no problem telling y'all. I bid it $500,000 for the contract. Okay, 500,000. I ain't playing with them. Okay, 500,000. You know, because I got to get backup trucks. I got to get drivers. If they have a breakdown, if I got to replace a truck, if I got to repower the load, I got to pay for my personnel. I got to pay for my dispatch service to monitor the load. I got to have a TMS system. I got to have all kinds of stuff. We got to make sure we secure it, stuff like that. So, I got to be able to put that load out there and people jump on it right there and make sure that they're not late. I got to make sure people are in the area. If the truck break down, I got to have somebody come out and give them a rental truck or whatever. So all that cost was in there and I had to think about all that kind of stuff. So for 3 years, was it 3 years? 3 years. So it's what? Maybe about $175,000 a year. Okay. That was my proposal. If it was, is it 2 years? It may have been 2 years, 3 years. But anyway, the total amount came to $500,000 if I get the whole entire contract. Okay. That's what I bid on. Girl, I ain't playing with them, child, because eventually, if I bid on enough of them, guess what? They're going to give me one of them. It might take some time. Okay. And then I had previous experience with the military because I used to do like logistics for the Navy, for the Fleet and Family Support Center here in Pensacola, Pascagoula. When they had Pascagoula, the naval station down here in Pascagoula, I used to work for them. So I was in charge of ordering stuff and making sure awarding contracts to awarding things to the contractors, the outside contractors that, came in with bids and stuff like that. So I was able to do that. And so I used that as my previous experience of working with the Navy and working with the government and dealing with secured files and things like that, along with my experience of being a truck driver for 6 years and understand the routes and the importance of sealing your trailer and being on time and safe. Okay, so that is what I put into my technical thing, and I went with that. The worst thing that they could say is no and give it to somebody, but just to be amongst the big companies that are bidding on stuff like that, like myself, is amazing. It's truly an amazing experience to be able to do that. Okay. And I'm going to teach you guys how to do it as well. Okay. Because as being a minority, a female African-American woman in this transportation industry where it's mostly male dominated, eventually they're going to have to give me something. Okay. I got a fighting chance with the government. Okay. I got a fighting chance with the government. All right. But that's what I did. I bid it for the contract. The contract was, the total amount of the contract was $500,000 that I turned in. Okay. So I will let you know if I got it. If I don't get it, it's fine. What we'll do is we'll do a debriefing. Okay. So we will find out what was it that why they didn't give me the contract. So that will help me at a later time to know, was I too high or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna go for the highest. Okay. Because the government because you can't go back and ask for no more money. When you asking for money for the government, you got to make sure that you cover everything. Because if you don't have enough money to do what they need you to do, you can't go back and ask for anything else. And if you mess up that contract, you good as done. Okay, they're not going to use you again. All right. So other than that, I hope I've helped you guys tonight. I hope you got some valuable information from me. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We'll do something else. All right. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. And you guys have a wonderful and blessed night. Bye.